Hi Shankar.
Hi, sir.
What happened? Why are you dull?
So I'm preparing SSC exam, sir. It is last year syllabus, so much of syllabus is there. I'm getting very tension, sir.
I am here. You don't fear because in our Gauri Smart channel for SSC exam, each and every topic will be covered. Mathematics, science, social, GK. Each and every topic will be covered, and also grand test also will be covered. So you don't get tension. Understand?
Really, sir?
Yes.
Oh, hooray! Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank
All
you.
the
Thank
best
you.
for your exam.
So all of you like this Gauri Smart channel and subscribe this Gauri Smart channel. Thank you.
Good evening. Today we will discuss about the light lesson. Light is a form of energy. The propagation of light takes place in any medium. No need of any medium for the propagation of lights. That's why we can get sunlight. Okay, it reaches nearly 8 minutes to reach the earth. The sunlight rays, it nearly reaches earth in 8 minutes. Okay. Now, before going to know about the light, we have to know about the nature of matter, substances. Based on the propagation of light, the substances are classified into three kinds. Those are transparent, opaque, translucent. Transparent material, opaque material and translucent material. What is a transparent material? The material which allows light continuously passes through them. The materials which allows light continuously passes through them are called transparent material. For example, air, pure water, glass, etc. These are the examples of transparent materials. Some kind of transparent sheets also example of transparent material. Plastic water bottles also transparent material. The next one is opaque. The materials which do not allow light passes through them. The materials which do not allow light passes through them are called opaque material. For example, wood, iron, wall, board, etc. We are having more opaque material generally. Next, translucent material. The materials which allows light partially passes through them. The materials which allows light partially passes through them are called translucent material. For example, oil paper, glazed glass, some kind of polythene cover, some kind of plastic, etc. All those are the translucent materials. Translucent means the materials which allows light partially passes through them are called translucent materials. So, if we want to see any object, if we are seeing any object means light fall on that body and again come back. When it come back again, when light fall on a opaque body only. Why? Because when the light it travels from the transparent material, so you cannot get the rays again. In a opaque body, the light fall on the opaque body and come back and reaches our eyes, then only we can see the object. In translucent materials, some amount of light passes through the material and some amount only reflects. So, we can see shadow part only, we can imagine the object but we cannot exactly say the clear object. Okay. The next, light travels in a straight line from the source of light. What is a source of light? Where we will get light is called source of light. For example, sun is the main source of light. We are getting light from the sun. Tube light is a source of light. We are getting light from that. Candle is a source of light. Lantern is a source of light. Where we are getting light, all those are source of light. In source, from the source of light, always light travel in all direction in a straight line way. In all direction, this is the source of light. In all directions, light rays passes through. Okay, in a straight line. Okay, the path of the light is called ray of light. The path of the light is called ray of light. We are having, for suppose, if it is not a one path, more than one path it is moving, then means we are having the combination of ray of light. Then we will get the combination of ray of light, that is called beam of light. The combination of ray of light means more than one light ray. If we are having more than one light ray, then we can say that that is called beam of light. For suppose these light rays are parallel to each other. These light rays are parallel to each other, then we can say that that is parallel beam of light. That is called parallel beam of light. For suppose these all light rays are go through to a particular point, then it is called convergent beam of light. These all are converging at a particular point, so that is called converging beam of light. If more than one light ray it is called beam of light. Those lines are parallel to each other, then we can say that that is parallel beam of light. All the light rays are go through to a particular point, then we can say that all are converging at a particular point. If you extend all are converge at a particular point, they all are intersect at a particular point, so that is called converging beam of light. From one source of light, it moves in all directions. So the light rays which are coming from a particular point and diverging in all directions, then it is called diverging beam of light. Then that is called diverging beam of light. The parallel light rays which are parallel to each other are called parallel beam of light. The light rays which are converging at a particular point, that is called converging beam of light. The light rays which are diverging from a particular point, that is called diverging beam of light. Based on light propagation, it has follows some phenomena like reflection, refraction, diffraction, dispersion, scattering. All these are the properties of the light. Today we will discuss about the reflection of light. Reflection. When a light fall on an opaque body and come back again into the same medium, this phenomena is called reflection of light. Mirror is a opaque body. We will observe the reflection. See, this is a mirror. When a light ray fall on a mirror, mirror is opaque body. So again the light ray came into the same medium, come back into the same medium. You have to draw a normal at the point of incidence. You have to draw a normal at the point of incidence. This light ray again come back into the same medium. Okay. The angle between normal and incident ray. The light ray which fall on a mirror is called incident ray. The light ray again after reflection, it come back again into the same medium. Thus that ray is called reflected ray. Okay. This is the normal at the point of incident. We have to draw this normal to find out the angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Always we have to calculate the angle of incidence from the normal to incident ray. Angle of reflection from the normal to reflected ray. Okay. If for suppose if there is no mirror, what happens? The light ray again directly passes through in the same straight line direction. Okay. The angle between the light ray, actual light path of the light, and the reflected ray is called deviation. The angle between the actual path of the light and the reflected ray is called deviation. Means how much angle it is deviated from the actual path is called angle of deviation. Is called angle of deviation. Now see, angle of incidence, that is denoted by small I. Angle of incidence, that is denoted by small I. The angle between the normal and incident ray, you have to calculate the angle of incidence always from the normal. From the normal. So normal to incident ray, the angle between the normal and angle of incident ray is called angle of incidence or incident angle, that is I. The angle between normal and reflected ray is called angle of reflection, that is R. Angle of reflection, that is R. Angle I is equal to angle R. This is one of the law of reflection when regular reflection takes place. When in a regular reflection. What is meant by regular reflection? What is meant by regular reflection? Regular reflection means reflection takes place in a smooth surface. Regular reflection means reflection takes place in a smooth surface is called regular reflection. For suppose, we will see about the irregular reflection. This is the surface when light ray fall on this. Light rays fall on this. What could be the reflected rays? They do not follow any particular order. In a irregular reflection, they did not follow any particular order. So you cannot get the clear image. Okay. So irregular reflection means the reflection takes place in a rough surface. The reflection takes place in a rough surface is called irregular reflection. Reflection takes place in a smooth surface is called regular reflection. Mirror has a smooth surface and mirror is the opaque body. So in mirror reflection takes place. Light ray which fall on the mirror is called incident ray. After reflection, the light ray which come back again into the same medium is called reflected ray. The normal which drawn from the point of incidence is called normal. You have to calculate the angle of incidence and angle of reflection from the normal. The angle between normal and incident ray is called angle of incidence, that is denoted by I. The angle between reflected ray and normal. The normal and reflected ray is called angle of reflection R, that is denoted by R. In a regular reflection, angle I is equal to angle R. This is one of the laws of reflection. One of the law in laws of reflection. Angle I is equal to angle R means angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection when regular reflection takes place. When regular reflection takes place, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. The another laws of reflection is the incident ray, normal and reflected ray. The incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie on the same plane is called another laws of reflection. The incident ray, normal, reflected ray lie on the same plane. That is called another laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection? In a regular reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection and incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie on the same plane. Okay. Up to now we discussed about the plane surface. So any other kind of reflected surfaces are there? we are having spherical surfaces also. Let us see about them. What are those spherical surfaces? Let us see here. Surfaces are two kinds. One is plane surface and another one is spherical surfaces. Again, spherical surfaces are two types. One is convex, another one is concave. These are the part of a sphere. That's why we can call them as a spherical surfaces. Let us see. This is the spherical surface. Which surface is reflected surface? Based on that we can say the name. For suppose in a mirror one part is coated, one side is coated and another one is reflected surface. If you observe, this is the coated surface. So cave portion is reflected surface. So this is a concave mirror. Okay. In the same way, this is also one of the spherical surface. Inside, there is it is coated inside. Then this is called, what is the reflected surface? Convex portion is the reflected surface. So it is a convex mirror. Generally, the convex and concave have a definite theory. Let us see. For convex, mid portion, let us see. Mid portion thick and the edges are thin. Then that is called convex. Mid portion thick and the edges are thin. That is convex. Mid portion thin and edges are thick. Mid portion thin and edges are thick. That is called concave. By touching also, we can observe whether it is a convex or concave. Which is the reflected surface that acts like a mirror, that is convex mirror. Convex portion is reflected surface here. So it is a convex mirror. Here it is the concave portion is reflected surface. So it is a concave mirror. The next, image formation on a plane mirror. What are the characteristics of a image formed on a plane mirror? First one is object distance is equal to image distance. Object distance is equal to image distance. That means in front of mirror how much distance you are present, your image formed with the same distance from the mirror. Next, object size is equal to image size. Object size is equal to image size. In front of mirror how much height we are having, the image also have the same height. The next one is lateral inversion takes place. Lateral inversion takes place means it seems to be left right and right left. Why? Because of regular reflection. The reason for the lateral inversion takes place is regular reflection. (180°), the image will change exactly 180 degrees. So left seems to be right and right seems to be left in a mirror. Lateral inversion takes place. The fourth one is erect image. Erect image. You can get erect image means the straightly you will see the as is how you are in front of the mirror, the image also in the same kind. The next one is virtual image. Virtual image. Generally, we have two types of images, that is real image and virtual image. Real image always we can get on the screen. It will be formed by the convergent beam of light. Convergent beam of light always gives real image that we can get on screen. Divergent beam of light gives virtual image that directly we can see but we cannot get on screen. You can observe your image behind the mirror, but if you get a screen on the behind the mirror, you cannot get your image on the screen, isn't it? So this is a virtual image. Virtual image we cannot get on the screen, but we can see directly. It is formed due to the divergent beam of light. Okay, these are the characteristics of image formed on a plane mirror. The next one is least distance of distinct vision. What is meant by least distance of distinct vision? With how much distance we can see clearly the object. The distance between our eye to the object, with how much distance we can see clearly the object, that distance is called least distance of distinct vision. That for a healthy human eye, that is 25 centimeters. For a healthy human eye, that is at 25 centimeters. It will be very short for the infants, means newly born babies. They have 0 to 2 years. The children have nearly 7 centimeters to 8 centimeters. They can see the object clearly from 7 centimeters to 8 centimeters. That's why they will, how much nearly you kept the object also, they can see clearly. The least distance of distinct vision is 7 centimeters to 8 centimeters. The old people, if you observe the old people, they cannot see the near objects. If you observe, their least distance of distinct vision will be changed to 1 meter to 2 meters. 1 meter to 2 meters. Due to the old age, their nerves do not have such a capacity to see the objects which in a least distance of distinct vision. It will be changed from the age. Okay, for the old people, their least distance of distinct vision is 1 meter to 2 meters. Angle of vision of a healthy human is 60 degrees. Angle of a vision of a healthy human is 60 degrees. What is meant by this angle of vision? For suppose, if you take a scale or any length object, you keep nearly once. If you are keeping very near, you cannot see the starting point and end point. You cannot see the edges. Some of the portion only you can see. If you are go through the back at some extent going, you can see the starting point and ending point. If you are again maintaining distance, what you will observe, you can see the empty spaces from the starting point from ending point also. Let us see. Here you are observing. You can see this portion only. Again, if change the distance, that there is no change in its length. You can see here. Again, if you change the distance far from your eye, then you can see the edges. Then again you can see what happens. You can see the empty spaces also. So this angle, if you observe the angle of vision, this is called the angle of vision. This angle of vision is 60 degrees for a healthy human eye. This angle of vision is 60 degrees for a healthy human eye. Thank you.